Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity and practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframing Mindset podcast. My name is Colin Smith Brooks. In this episode, I talk about episode, conversation about AI. I mentioned it before in the podcast. It's just one of those things where you know things are getting more advanced, things are getting more futuristic. As I said, I'm coming down to the end of 2023, going to 2024. So it's like you can't not embrace the future. The time moves forward, not backwards. So you can't not embrace the future. So AI will be eventuality. But that's one of those things where it's already there and it's getting better. But it's one of those things where um one thing that I realized, moving from my where I was, my my family's home to my own home. And one thing I realized is that the changes is that a lot of things come and makes your life easier. Like the life my grandmother lived and the thing that she had to do, like washing and all those stuff. With modern invention, washing machine and all those stuff, but make it way easier, way easier. But what I one thing you realize is that she still had to do those tasks. It's just that it's easier compared to her when she had to, where she coming from. So usually do hand washing now with the machine. So her life and time got significantly easier, but those tasks will still need to be done. It's one of those things where yeah, what the more evolved view on the thing about AI and stuff like that is that yeah, it's one of the things that is inevitable and there can be good from it. But what you realize is that the human element of life will always be there. You always need to actually keep your health as up as keep your health up. You know, AI can't. Well, you never know. AI might can remind you or do it for you, but the thing the fact is not the fact that the AI can do it. The fact is what I realized so far is that those tasks will still be there. So you still need to wash your clothes. You still need to wash the dishes. Will still need to be washed after you eat. You still need to take a shower. You still need to brush your teeth to keep your teeth healthy. Do regular dentist visits and stuff like that. The only thing that will change is that your effectiveness or the efficiency in doing those stuff may actually get easier. There might be you what will take a transportation to a dentist will take an hour or stuff like that. It will get way more easier or stuff convenient in doing or with AI or better technology, you're less likely to actually need acid. As time progresses, your teeth health will actually stay longer. Where certain age you actually lose your teeth, you actually keep it longer and stuff because technology is a lot more is getting more advanced. But the normal human life experiences will still be there. Your body will still get old. Yes, but your body will still age. It's, and this might take on in November 2023. All these stuff could be wrong in like 10 or 20 years. That's the thing about that's the whole life. But But this is what I realized so far, on my journey. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, and say, yes, if I do that, it will make my life more efficient. And so, but what I realized was that no matter how it change, I'm still getting older. Still, eh, technology and stuff don't change the fact that I'm aging each year. It doesn't. No, it doesn't prevent the normal things in life, like for example being hurt or stuff like that. It doesn't do it less likely the fact that if it's happening, it doesn't really it doesn't really come out and be like, yo, it doesn't really stop it or prevent it. You're still a human with human tendency. So you have to do the things naturally to protect your health, eat right and all those stuff. You have to actually do those healthy stuff to keep yourself healthy. What AI does now, it does basically what we would do is take off a lot of the other things that you usually had to do along with keeping us worrying about keeping yourself healthy. So it's like basic stuff what AI can what you can use AI to do with us. Basically do it stuff like turn on the lights. You usually have to walk and go and turn on the lights with voice command and stuff. You can basically just have it turn on the lights with your voice or stuff. That actually is really a lot of efficiency saved just by doing that. And then not only that, making it effective to actually turn off on certain occasion, like when you left a room or such, it's turn off automatically. And I get those things can save you electricity bill. So it's like, AI. mm, So what I've learned is, so what I realize is that the basic stuff will still be your normal human experiences are the things that you normal human would need to survive is will never go away as long as you're human and in your human body with your human tendency. Those stuff will never go away. It's just that what AI will do is just make some of those stuff easier or remove some of the other stuff that will be preventing you from actually taking care of your health to ensure that you live a more quality life, longer life. So that's basically what that's basically the conversation AI. And I haven't done anything on it as yet. And that's one of the things where I realized that you, that's how you really have to approach it. Alright, that's how I'm going to approach it. If I actually dabble in those stuff because you never know. That's the thing about life now where each year as I successfully go through a year, I'm unlocking my ability to do certain stuff more. So you never know. I'll be able to actually go back into programming soon in a better way. In a better way, given the fact that I'm working now, I can invest in certain more stuff. So, like, this realization that I realized going on my journey, realized that, my normal human tendency, the fact that I actually need to clean my teeth and all those stuff, do regular medical checkup, those stuff don't go away. AI won't, don't take those away. Don't make me keep me healthy or stuff like that. I have to keep myself healthy. I have to do all those stuff to keep myself healthy. I can't make AI do that. But there are other things AI can do. So me recognizing that now, how I would approach it if I'm going to do it, focus on doing the stuff that what AI can do, then eventually work my way up. And then eventually, you never know, AI can do a lot more stuff as well, human things as well. So that's how we approach it, but we approach it in the wrong way. That's where all the negative doomsday stuff comes about. The negative doomsday stuff will be like, oh my god, this and that. Nah, nah. If you approach it in the right way, then everything will be good. But you have to approach it in the right way. That's basically for this episode. Thank you for listening. I look forward for the next episode. Mhm.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.